all day long. We had tons of upsets. I mean, a ton of upsets. And my bracket, yes, it is busted. It is crushed. But I am not disappointed because all of these games were good. So let's just start running down the list. Now, there is about 4 games in play left, so, I can't imagine that these games will go too much different. Looks like LSU's running away against NC State with about 14 minutes left in that one. So I'm looking for LSU to win that. And did I have LSU winning? Yes, I did. So, you can fact check me by going to our bracket previews. Yeah, I did that. But then, just to run down some of the games today, we had an amazing overtime game with Cincinnati and Purdue. Cincinnati pulling that out by 1 point, 66-65. It was just really back and forth all the way through. And Cincinnati just has an amazing defense. Now, they did lose one of their players early on, which was ridiculous play. Like, this guy seems to be boxing out and then turns around and punches at the other guy. And that hurt them, but they still made it through. So that was a great game. Which one did I start with? Okay. Then we had Harvard almost so close to beating North Carolina, but they didn't make it. They lost 67-65. Now, some of the blowouts was Villanova won 93-52 against Lafayette, but it is a 1-16 seed, so that's not too surprising. Then we had Xavier beating Ole Miss. That was actually a lot bigger of a deficit than I thought it would be. That was a 76-57 win. I actually had Ole Miss winning that one because I had them winning the play-in game and then winning that one, so that was pretty crazy. We had Butler beating Texas. I had that one correct. 56-48, still a pretty good game all the way through. Arizona smashed Texas Southern, and a lot of people, Arizona, that is their pick for for the winner of the championship. This is the team that is going to be able to beat Kentucky if anybody beats Kentucky, just because they're overall almost as athletic as Kentucky. And do I think better? No. But hey, if you have to pick a team that's going to beat Kentucky, it's going to be Arizona. Then we had an amazing game out of Georgia State and Baylor. This was what I was talking about with the coach who had ruptured his Achilles tendon and was kind of scooting around on a thing, and his son actually plays for the team and made this amazing, there was 2 seconds left on the clock when it went through for a 3, and they won the game by 1 point. And Coach Tucker is like, falls right off his chair and was kind of waddling on the floor for a little bit. But it was an exciting game. It was really fun to see, and that was a crazy upset because Baylor was number 3 seed, and this is where my brackets start getting busted. I did not have a 3 seed losing to a 14 seed anywhere through there, and just happened a couple times today. So then we had UAB beating Iowa State, which was another 3 seed losing to a 14 seed, 60-59. Wow, we have a couple 60-59s. I think there's 3 games that were 60-59. So, and that was just really Iowa State just not being there. They kind of just let themselves down. I don't know. They just didn't have the heart there. I don't know what happened.
Maybe they were a little. They thought they had it in the bag a little bit more.
Yeah,
with the seeding, but.
Yeah, now Iowa State's a good team too, and they got a number 3 seed, which actually kind of upset me because I thought Maryland should have the number 3 seed over them because Maryland beat them earlier this year, and maybe I was proven a little right, just a little bit. Sabotage. But then we did have a number 3 seed winning today, and that was number 3 Notre Dame beating Northeastern. Not an easy win, mind you. It was a 69-65 win there, so that was a good one as well.
So they knocked out your least favorite team in the league, the one that's just a region.
Northeastern, yeah. Makes no sense. Get a name that makes sense, and then maybe I'll root for you. So we had Ohio State beating VCU in overtime. That was another really good game. Ohio State is the 10 seed over the 7 seed VCU, so that was not a surprise, but it was different. Then we have actually a 5 seed beat a 12 seed. I didn't have this one because everybody loves the sexy pick of the 12 beating the 5. Utah beat number 12 Austin, Stephen F. Austin today. So, yeah, that was your games today. A lot of really cool games. Oh, wait, I missed one. Yeah, I missed a really crazy one in the UCLA SMU. UCLA was an 11 seed, which actually, see, look right here. I put UCLA, and then I crossed it out. I said, no, UCLA ain't going to win that one. They just barely squeaked into the tournament. And I wrote SMU, which I should have left it the way it was, because I would have been correct.
Right, go
And
with
the
your
only
gut,
reason
Brian. Go with your gut.
And the only reason UCLA won this game was because, now I'm not trying to pile on this kid, because I actually saw his press conference at the end of the game, and he was really, I mean, really broken up about it. And he was a senior. This is his last time. He's probably not going to make it in the NBA. This was his time to shine. And he kind of botched it. But there was a 3-point shot. Now, for his credit, it looked like he was going pretty wide. It looked like it was not going to make it anywhere near the basket. But he jumps up and taps it. It would have hit the rim. In replay, it would have hit the rim. And if you touch the ball on its downward descent, if it's at least going to hit the rim, it is considered goaltending. So this 3-point goaltend gave UCLA the win by 1 point. So
Wow.
yeah, it was a pretty crazy game.
Wow.
Yeah,
Sucks.
it was exciting. But it was just an exciting day overall. This is why I
It always
love
sucks
March Madness.
though when it sucks almost for both teams. Like not as much for the winning team because you're like, man, I won, but for a game to essentially be called by a like last minute foul or any kind of penalty.
Or a basket that wasn't made. It was just goaltended, and it would have missed. It really would have missed too. So, and my heart goes out to the kid because he definitely was heartbroken about it, and I understand. This is the biggest moment of his collegiate career so far. Is this tournament? It's the biggest moment for a lot of these kids' careers. So, I do feel bad for him. But that's the way the NCAA tournament goes. It's madness, I tell you, madness. That's why they call it March Madness. Mm-hmm.
Is it?
You see why
I was unaware.
Oh.
Now it makes sense to me.
There you go. There you
All
go.
coming together.
But what team busted your bracket the most today from the first day? Now, a lot of people call this round 2. It's still round 1 to me. I don't believe the play-in games are round 1. I'm not going to go for that. But what was your big bracket buster for today of the first day of the NCAA tourney? Hit us up, let us know. Comments down below, of course, at Where's My Face on Twitter, Google Plus, and Facebook. Always good ways of getting a hold of us.